Hey guys, it's like 12:30, it's Monday. I'm super late on this recording, I apologize, but I've had a pretty shit day, honestly. Excuse my language. But that's how I feel. I think I have a separated shoulder. I showed you guys that a little while ago. Actually, 1 second here. Okay, so, I don't know if you can see that extra bump in my shoulder. But that is the separation. Now the collarbone, if you look at the two collarbones on my body, this one's in more of a straight line. This one actually curves up a little bit and it has that bump at the top. So I'm pretty pissed off because I can't really do any upper body for an undetermined amount of time. I have an appointment today with my buddy Dr. Mora, good guy, friend of mine. He's gonna check it out, tell me what I need to do. I'm looking at minimum 2 weeks probably of rehab and no upper body, if not more. It's been 2 weeks since I got the injury, which if you haven't seen my other videos, stemmed from a 350-pound squat, box squat, where I hit the box a little bit too hard and it caused trauma to my shoulder and separated it. So I don't do well when I don't have my workouts mentally. It's just like a checkbox thing that I have to do during the day, and without it I'm just not the same guy, I guess, focus-wise and emotionally when I have it. So I'm pretty pissed right now. I'm just not in the best of moods. The weekend, if you saw that weekend video, was awesome, and to start the week off like this is just no bueno. I spent the entire morning doing a combination of psych reports and insurance paperwork garbage and editing my ebook that will be posted on our private practices website as well as my own website soon, hopefully. And now I'm here and struggling to do core and cardio, which is like ridiculous because it's core and cardio and I should be doing chest and tricep, but whatever. Anyway, that's not a great start to my week, but hopefully things will get better as it goes. Hey guys, first of all, I just got a haircut. I haven't done anything with it, so it doesn't count. I just met with Dr. Ian Mora, who is a PT that I trust strongly. I trust any of my athletes or anybody that I know with his care. So I went to go see him to check out the shoulder, and he said it's essentially, there's two ligaments that are right above the AC joint, higher on the shoulder, that he feels one or both of them may have been sprained or torn. And so the inflammation, that bump that you see in the shoulder, is essentially caused by that. It's my body trying to heal it. He says 2 weeks off of upper body workouts, anything kind of overhead that would put a lot of pressure on it, and only light weights in that area just to strengthen it. And then it could be up to 2 months of recovery time for it, depending on how bad that part of the body is. But it essentially came from blunt force, what I believe was that 350-pound box squat that I did, that I didn't ascend slow enough, and then it hit the shoulder, and that was it. So that's where we're at with that. I got to get back to the house to do some, got to get back home to do some more stuff for the business. I'm probably going to do some marketing stuff with the rest of my time, or get one of the ebooks ready that we're going to have on that website. That will hopefully help some people as well. But I'm feeling a little bit better. I was pretty ticked off this morning, and I haven't done a lot of videos today just because it's been kind of chaotic and I haven't been in the best mood. But that does lift my spirits a little bit to know that it's not a collarbone, that it's not a fracture, that it's not good but not really bad. So that's positive. I'll take that. But anyway, guys, I may do one more video today, or I'll see you tomorrow. I'm not really sure. But if not, adios. Happy Tuesday? Yeah. I hate Tuesdays. This morning, woke up around 6 and proceeded to drink my coffee and hate the fact that it was Tuesday for about an hour. And then we had a software issue with work that I had to correct this morning. That was a pain in the butt. There's just a lot more that goes into private practice. And if you've been watching these videos, this is week 3 of the vlog. If you've been watching these videos, feel like you know that by now, that there's a lot more that goes into it than actually just seeing clients as a therapist. But yeah, had to deal with some software issues. That was just a blast. And then gym time, and then it's to work until about 7:30 because I gotta do notes. So we have a pretty booked day today. I have a little gap in my schedule at the office, which I'll be using to finalize and print off some documentation for another client, and that's just always fun because that's why I went to school to be a therapist, was to print off a lot of documents. It's fine. And then we'll be coming back. So not a super eventful day. Hopefully there will be something along the way that will be a shining light that will be exciting to share with you guys. But if not, I will see you guys at the office next. Hey everybody, just spent the last, I don't know, hour and a half printing out paperwork. I know, super exciting. This is exactly what you wanted to see in a vlog. I also forgot to update you on my shoulder. Well, I did talk to you about it yesterday. Woke up today, I only did cardio today. I told you about the part of the body, the part of the shoulder that's struggling. Just holding on to the treadmill hurts my shoulder. I was just getting some coffee set up in the kitchen area, and just holding up the coffee hurt my shoulder. So I'm not very happy about that. The pain is minimal. I would say it's a lingering 3 or 4 out of 10, but it's just constant. It's just constant. And my right shoulder, the more I pay attention to it, the more I realize that that one doesn't feel right either. Now, it's not nearly as bad as the left, but I haven't done shoulders in 2 weeks, and my right shoulder is tight, and it does not feel good either. So my assumption is when the trauma was caused to my left one, that maybe there was a little bit on my right. But anyway, there's my little update on that. Had some clients coming in here in a second, and then I got back-to-backs until 7. That part of my job I actually do enjoy. One of my clients is coming in today that I haven't seen in a long time. I obviously can't give any information out for confidentiality purposes, but I'm excited to see this individual because it's always good to, when these people go off and do something and then come back, you obviously prefer for them to be succeeding in life to where they don't have to see you, but not everybody who goes to a therapist has to see one. I was going to one, I went to one every year between the ages of 5 and 15, and then I started going again when I was 24. And I was part of my supervision, but I turned those supervision sessions or internship when you get your license, your first license, into therapy sessions. And so I worked on a lot of things like my relationship with finances and things of that nature. I'm not going to bore you with it, but it's always exciting to see those people who come back regardless of what it's for. Hey y'all, just ended my day. It's about 7:05. I got to hit some notes and then I'm done for the day. It was a good one. I got to see some of the clients that I really enjoy working with, some that have made pretty significant progress in what they're working on. And like I said before, I got to see another one of mine that I haven't seen in a while, and that's always exciting for me. It was a good day. This is one of those days where I feel a combination of proud, happy, excited, fulfilled, and joyful with what I do. Those are the good days. The days where the majority of what I do is actually what I went to school to do, instead of some of the other miscellaneous private practice stuff. Now, I will say, I do really enjoy business administration type stuff in terms of keeping a practice going and expanding a practice and things of that nature. But it's the paperwork. It's all the paperwork, and there's so much paperwork, especially with insurance companies. So, again, if you've been following the story so far, really hoping that that will begin to decrease in time as we make this transition here at the practice, so that we can provide the best care for our clients with the right attitude and excitement and fulfillment that we should be enjoying and experiencing as people who look to serve others. So I'm going to sign off. I got to get back to the house and watch some Dateline, which is now one of my favorite shows, which is weird because I used to hate true crime stories, and I still mostly do, except Dateline. I just like Dateline for a reason. So we're gonna watch that. Gonna have dinner, and I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Wednesday. I am in a car wash before work. You see the pretty lights? Yeah. Okay. Today is a very important day in my career. Got to keep it on the DL though. Can't get into too much details with you guys, but it's a very important day for me. Hoping that this will be a positive shift forward for me. But it's not entirely in my control right now, and I'm trying to get light for you guys because it's super dark. There we go. Okay. But yeah, anyway, so shoulder, did cardio again this morning. I want to give it a full week. I don't want to mess with it. I can't be out for like a month. Like I just can't. So I would rather make the sacrifice for a week and just do cardio. But again, even holding the treadmill while I do cardio, just grabbing it and putting my hands forward onto the treadmill and holding that hurts. So not good. Not good. Taking anti-inflammatories, trying to get it settled. It does feel better today than it did 2 days ago, but I'm going to give it the full week. So this is going to be the first week I haven't lifted for a full week. Well, technically I lifted on Sunday, but other than that, it's going to be a full week of non-lifting for the first time in literally years. Like I cannot remember the last time I went without doing that. On the therapy side, this guy's about to look at me like, what the hell is he doing with this camera? On the therapy side, it's been a good week so far. Honestly, it's been mostly positive in terms of clients moving forward, which is always great for me because you don't always get those good stories. Sometimes you get a lot of sad ones. But it's been a lot of pendulum moving forward stuff, so that's been very positive. And this guy's totally just staring at me because I'm talking to you guys in the camera, and that is hilarious. But anyway, I will check in with you guys when I get to the office. Fingers crossed on today. Hey guys, it's the end of a long day. On the important event for the day. Good news on that front. Don't want to get into too many specifics, but we were able to get some insurance stuff handled in a positive way. So thank goodness. Thank goodness. I also got some new testing clients, which is great. I absolutely love doing psychological assessments and evaluations, even though for most of you watching that's probably like super boring, and I get it. But it's kind of like playing Sherlock Holmes with somebody's psyche. It's fun. I enjoy it. Anyway, if you haven't seen my office, this is it. Say hello to the office. It's a little dark right now. I do apologize as I'm wrapping up for the day. But if you haven't seen it, that is where the magic happens. Right down now, the couch. So yeah, I'm keeping things separate. I'm only showing my office instead of the whole office and my colleagues just for confidentiality purposes, but this is where it goes down. All in all, a good day. All in all, not perfect by any means, but some of the things that needed to get done got done, and they got done well, so yes, that's good. I will see you guys probably tomorrow. The rest of my day is probably going to consist of, and I also finalized my presentation to guest lecture at UTA this fall, so that's really exciting. It's going to be in a psychology of gaming course, so that's really cool. Wanted to share that with you. But anyway, the rest of my day is going to consist of probably just wrapping up some paperwork, wrapping up some writings for maybe like an hour, and then I'm also going to call it and just kind of relax. So I will see you tomorrow. Hey guys, it's Thursday, and I woke up today feeling better with my shoulder. It still hurts, but it's better than it was the day before. It's better than it was the day before that, and so on and so forth. So I am feeling better. I did cardio again this morning. Vile cardio. Can't stand cardio, but I did it. I'm trying to stick to just cardio this week. Like I told you before, this would be the first week that I haven't lifted, even though I lifted Sunday. That was just one day. This will be the first week that I've done that, and I literally can't remember how many years it's been. So that kind of sucks, but I'm doing it because I think it's the right thing to do, and I just can't really afford to be out for a month, 2 months, or whatever. So I'm going to do that, and the next week I'm probably going to do just some light weights, and then the week after that I'm going to give it a shot. So fingers crossed. In terms of the day, pretty regular day, clients and more paperwork. Today my paperwork is more related to contractual stuff, so I got to take care of that. Really fun as well. I do have some awesome clients today that I'll be seeing that I obviously can't share with you, but I like my client load today, let's just put it that way. They're very interesting and kind people, and I'm excited to work with them. After work, we get to go to a steakhouse. I forget the name of it, honestly, but our office was invited to go to this steakhouse, paid for by a inpatient facility that is new to the area, that's wanting to get to know the local clinicians better. So we'll be doing that tonight. That'll be exciting. And that's pretty much it. Not the most exciting day, but I will keep you guys up to date. Oh, hi. It's me. 4:30, and my eyes hurt. Because all I've been doing today is either being in a therapy session or writing. Therapy session or writing. That's all I've done. It's 4:30. We're going to be at the office till about 5:45, and then we're going to a networking dinner at a steakhouse, so that'll actually be really nice. But man, my eyes are killing me, because all I've been doing is staring at a screen, and now I'm staring at this lens. But good news, 2 of my ebooks are almost ready, in the sense that they're both in the the rough drafts are done for both of them. They need to be reviewed and finalized and cleaned up and all that good stuff, and then they're ready to go. One of them is my general ebook for my psychological model, RAMP, and the other is an ebook for the podcast. So I'm really pumped about that. Shoulder, no problems really today, honestly. I'm still going to stick to the schedule I told you guys about, but nothing really that bad. As far as work goes, it's still the minor annoyances. There's just so many things in private practice that are just dumb. Just like you go to school, you work to help people, you study the psychology and the interaction behind it, the modalities and things like that, and then you spend just a crap ton of time on dumb stuff. And I actually enjoy the administrative stuff, but some of the stuff is just dumb. It's just dumb. That's the only word I can come up with. Insurance companies are bullies, depending on the one. Blue Cross Blue Shield's actually awesome. That's a whole other conversation. And then you're just a bunch of dumb stuff. Super annoying. But overall, it's been a good day. I really can't complain. It's almost the weekend. I gotta get to Saturday. I don't even know what I'm doing this weekend. You ever feel like your days are blending together, bleeding together? That's how I feel right now. Yeah, it's not bad. It's also just not awesome. But that's okay. We're gonna keep plowing ahead. I have high hopes for these ebooks and these podcasts, and I'm gonna link the Facebook pages down below as well for those 2 new podcasts. I want to hear what you want me to talk about. One of them is Inside Meaningful Relationships, and the other is Best Life Psychology. So I want topics from you guys. Give me topics. And we're also doing live feeds every Friday. One of them is going to be at about 10:50 a.m. One of them is going to be about 11:50 a.m. Because that's at the end of when I record. And we're going to be answering questions live. So be there. Follow me on Instagram. That'll be linked below as well. And be there on Fridays to ask questions. So I don't know if I'll record again today. I would like to get a shot of the steakhouse, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to creep that in there somehow. But if not, I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be able to add a couple of more videos tomorrow than I have today, because this is just the second one today. Alrighty. So apparently I'm the literal worst, because I got the wrong date set for the steakhouse. And by the way, I'm in my back seat because I had to grab my bags. But I am the literal worst. So my boss and I, we go to the steakhouse. We arrive. We're checking in. We're like, we're here for X event. Oh, it's not on the list. We end up finding out it's actually next Thursday. And I'm usually so good with dates. So I was super embarrassed, because that's just not me. I'm like, I calculate and schedule everything. So I feel really stupid right now. But that's actually going to be next Thursday. Yikes. So anyway, that's the end of today. That's the end of Thursday. Tomorrow we got some podcasts in the morning. We got some clients, more writing. And then it's the weekend. And I don't really know what I'm doing this weekend. Oh, I'm going apartment hunting this weekend. I got to get a new apartment. Got to get a new place. We got to get a new place. So that's kind of exciting. We got to lock that down soon. But I'll keep you guys updated on that as well. thank you for following my journey as always, and I will see you tomorrow. Hey guys, happy Monday. It is 7:15 or so, 7:30. I don't have my watch. I pulled up my arm to look at my watch, but I don't have it on because it's charging. Anyway, I wanted to show you my living hell for this week. It's called a treadmill. I'm sure some of you know what it is, but that's all I've been doing this week minus Sundays. Now Sunday I did do my regular leg exercise, and that's really where my shoulder just started. I was like, no, I'm done, I'm out. I was doing 135 for explosive squat reps, which is nothing, and that even hurt my shoulder. So all I've been doing is riding this bad boy in the mornings, just trying to not atrophy. Taking a week off has been really hard on my psyche. Honestly, it's like slowly dying for me. The rest of the day just doesn't feel the same when I don't get to lift. And you know, some people love exercising in terms of cardio and running and swimming and biking, and that's great. That's good for you. But if I don't move heavy crap, like I'm just not the same. So anyway, I wanted to show you my hell this morning. Today's gonna be a fun day. I have podcasts in the morning, I have clients in the afternoon, I have meetings in the late afternoon, and then I got time with my girl in the evening. So super pumped about that because I always love time with her. So anyway, looking forward to seeing you at the office, and hopefully, if they're not too camera shy, I'll show you my podcast co-hosts. Say hello to the office. This is the view from my desk. We're about to do the podcasting. And I got to take all my yummy vitamins. Look at those. We got the stem fiber, we got the stem fuel, we got the Bed and Court Nutrition brand new bottles right there, and then we got to do some editing on the podcast. So hopefully my co-host will be fine being on camera, and I can get a little bit of footage of us doing our thing as well. If not, I will see you soon. Oh goodness. Checking connection. Hey everybody, we're about to go live on Instagram every Friday at about 10:50 a.m. We are going to be looking to do a live broadcast on Instagram to talk about our podcast and to answer questions. The podcast is called Best Life Psychology, so the Q&A is going to be mostly related to any struggles. Any struggles basically, that anybody has. Basically, any reason you're stuck, we're looking to take Q&As on Friday. We have the live stream actually going right here that you can't see. But I did want to say hi, this is Jonathan. This is the guy that I've talked about. I showed you him in my last week in the life of video. Yeah. I believe, if you saw that one. If not, be sure to check that out. And yeah, so this is Jonathan. Nice. Oh, your face. You gotta get a little lower. Hey everybody, this is Kristen. We created the Inside Meaningful Relationships podcast. Right now we're in production doing that. I wanted to introduce you. We got the vlog going over here. We got the live stream going over here. I wanted to introduce you to her because I've talked about her, but I've never actually shown who she is. She's also a therapist. We went to school together. We went to Sam Houston State together for grad school. And we've reunited to talk about the importance of meaningful relationships. So for the vlog, I'm going to say goodbye and hello. Hello. And then we're going to move over here to the Q&A.